Hey y'all. All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into this. I am so tripping. I am so tripping, y'all. Oh my god. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Jeez. Hey everyone, thanks for coming in. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, so let's go ahead and share and get into it. Y'all know how we do, honey. We jump right in. We jump right in. I got 1,000 things going on over here. My God, my phone is blowing up. Jesus Christ, Lord. All right, let's get into it, honey. We're gonna breeze on through. This is a short pop in, okay, guys. This is a short pop in. Let's get into it. My apologies. My apologies, my apologies. Thanks for being here. All right, so as you guys can see, let's move that. As you guys can see, Wendy Williams' husband is in the news, you guys. Now, court overturned Kevin Hunter's win in a $7 million lawsuit against Wendy Williams, you guys, show producers. So let's get into what it's saying now. Shout out to It's On Site. Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, just hit a major legal roadblock in his $7 million lawsuit against Wendy Williams' show producers, okay? Yes, honey. Now, according to newly obtained court documents, on April the 8th, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit vacated a previous win that Kevin had scored in the case, making a major setback in his fight. Now, Kevin originally filed a lawsuit in 2023 claiming that he was wrongfully fired as executive producer after Wendy filed for divorce in 2019. Now, he alleged that the firing was based on marital status discrimination, insisting that it played a vital role in the show's success, and that he played a vital role as well, including creating segments like Hot Topics and Shoe Cam. You guys remember that on Wendy Williams' show, Hot Topics, where she would talk about celebrity topics and whatnot. And she would also do the Shoe Cam, where she would have the guest appearance on the show, and that they would zoom in on their shoes, and she would, compliment their shoes or talk about their shoes. All right. So he also claimed to have had final say over guest bookings, marketing decisions, and the overall direction of the show. It said that the production company, Debmar Mercury, and producers Ira Bernstein and Mort Marcus were all named in the suit. Okay. He's still trying to come for Wendy and her money. So while Kevin once appeared to have momentum on his side, the latest court decision may implicate his chances of collecting a payout. Okay, child. So y'all see that? So it looks like he was trying to get that $7 million up off Wendy, thinking that he was going to be paid after Wendy went ahead and divorced him, after he done cheated on her for over a decade with his side piece, after he went out here and purchased an $8,000 engagement ring for his side chick who had his baby, who he purchased the house with Wendy's money down the street from Wendy's house, moving his side chick in the house on Wendy's dime. And then once the court stopped his bag, she took that same $8,000 ring and moved the hell away from him and broke up with him. And now he's sitting here acting crazy, looking crazy, talking about he don't have any medical or any other benefits, and he can't pay his homeowners, and he can't pay his house. He also had to turn in some cars because his money was funny. So y'all know how it is, child. Those side chicks will stay around as long as the money is there. But hey, when that money is gone, the only person that stay around without the money is Coleslaw, child. She don't give a damn. She's one of the strongest side chicks I know. Martell is broke as a joke, and she's still sitting there talking about she want to be wifed up. So girl, go off. But in this situation right here, child. Kevin is out here Kevining, all right? He ain't got no money, ain't no children, ain't no laughter. Wendy done moved on, and I'm kind of upset that he is still coming for her while she's still fighting for her guardianship to be over so that she can kind of live her life. She's single now. She should be free to move about how she feels. If she wants to date, she should be able to do that. She has so many restrictions on her. And in addition to that, her damn husband is still coming after her. So prayers to Wendy, honey, that she can get some peace finally. And thank God he did not get the $7 million that he was seeking from Wendy. So prayers to Wendy, all right? Prayers to Wendy. All right, so for those of you who like to order from Amazon like me, Amazon has canceled inventory orders, you guys, from China after 104% U.S. tariffs have been jacked up by Trump and 84% retaliation from China. So China is fighting back as Trump continues to keep hiking up and raising tariffs here in the U.S. Okay, this is not a good look. This is not a good look, my Lord. Is it straight fool? Absolutely. Okay, let's get into it. Amazon is reportedly canceling inventory orders from China and part of Asia as U.S.-China trade war escalates, you guys. Now, according to Bloomberg, the e-commerce giant has halted purchases of several China-made products, including beach chairs, scooters, AC units, etc., in an attempt to reduce the financial strain from rising import costs. Now, this move follows Trump's new 104% tariffs on Chinese goods, which originally took effect today. Now, it says that in retaliation that China announced that it would raise its own tariffs on U.S. imports to 84%, up from a previous planned 34%. That's high. Oh my God, that's a huge jump. Now, the fallout is already taking effect on Amazon stock, with Amazon dropping more than 12% over the past 30 days. Though it briefly rebounded to $173, says that analysts warned that this could be just the beginning of major disruptions, okay, to U.S. supply chains as companies navigate historic tariffs hikes and political tension. So this is not a good look. I just saw a video where this lady was complaining about and crying about groceries are going up. Now, things, the necessities, the bare necessities that we need, because Trump is out here on a power trip. He's raising tariffs on everything now. And of course, China, and most of the stuff that we get is from China. I mean, flip it over, look on the back, you see made in China, made in China. Just about every damn thing is made in China versus in the US. And he's trying to get a war started. And while he's doing that, he's raising tariffs, which means that the American people, the US people, are having to pay more for things that we were paying less for. And it's unfortunate because people were already struggling financially. So to put a person in that position, I'm pretty sure that's not bothering him at all. He has several, well, he does. It's going to bother him slightly, but he has several businesses. Trump is fine. He's the president. He's going to be taken care of regardless. But think about the middle class people and people who are out here struggling to make ends meet, that may be check to check, or just like struggling, just don't have the money like that. And the least little bit that they have to spend to get what they need. People are going to be out here broke and struggling. Damn, we are headed towards the end of the world. The end of times are headed our way. And Trump is in office helping to push it right on along to the end. I mean, damn, this is sad. This is sad. So for those of you that like to order at Amazon, your orders may be either canceled, child, or pushed way, way back, or you may just get a refund if you have something waiting to be shipped to you and it has to come from China. You probably will not be getting it, being that tariffs have been raised to 104% here in the U.S. All right. Ciao, ciao, ciao. All right. So, say Kevin found a job. Absolutely. So Porsha Williams, honey, this next topic. Porsha Williams speaks candidly about moving on from Simon Gufradia, honey, for good. She said that you cannot disrespect my mom. Now, according to what she's saying, that Simon disrespecting her mother, and she's not going for that. She's talking about how her daughter is crying about Simon because Simon was kind of like a father figure to her daughter. Let's go ahead and share so you guys can see. She breaks down crying, and the one person who she's been giving her ass to kiss, Shamar, runs over and comforts her. Okay, that's a good friend, honey. That's a good friend. See how Shamar is right there when Porsha is going through it, and when Shamar needs Porsha is nowhere to be found. She didn't want to come to the wedding because she was jealous. She showed up to the girl's birthday party all late. She is doing the absolute most, okay? And I feel like she got a little jealousy there, but thank God that Shamar can still be a good friend and be there and support her in her time of need. Yeah. But let's get into what Porsha had to say.
That maybe there's a way for us to have the divorce, and then like maybe even come together and have some kind of, we have a family at the end of the day.
If he came to you tomorrow and said, Alice, I want to work it out, would you be like,
no, because you cannot disrespect my mom.
Simon
filed some paperwork stating that my mom was in cahoots with me breaking in our house. I just didn't like that he was adding her name into any of this public paperwork that he's leaking. To me, that is very disrespectful. And you cannot discard my child. Pilar, she got in my bed. She said, "Where's Simon?" She normally calls him Papa. And so I said, he's away at work. And she said, "How long he gonna be gone to work?" And I said, for some time. I said, "But I'll let you know. I'll check."
Wow.
Here you go.
I know.
The waterworks.
I couldn't even breathe. I was just sorry.
That's hard. Whew. That really is hard. And I'm sorry.
I felt like a lot of the things Porsha was saying aligned with what I've been dealing with. I feel her. I hear her. I understand her more than she probably even knows. And it's unfortunate that I can't be there for her in the way that I would like to be, but this is where we are now. So it is what it is.
Divorce is tough. Portia, do you feel like you could?
Oh, you see, hey, Drew was like, I would love to come over and hug you, girl, and help you out of your feelings, but you've been kind of giving me a lot of grief here lately, so I don't want to come over there and be sitting over there hugging on you being fake. So I'm gonna let Shamir go ahead and do what she do. But hey, I think Shamir understands why Porsha is acting the way that she is, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that it's kind of effed up that the girl is being a loyal friend to you, Porsha, and you're going through this with Simon. Of course, you're hurting, but you put yourself in that situation. And I don't like the fact that Porsha continues to keep meeting people and introducing them to your daughter. Girl, slow down. Your daughter is missing Simon, who she saw as a father figure. The only man that your daughter needs to see and or be around is Dennis. That's her father. You're not healed enough to be in a relationship. You're not healed enough to be trying to move on or anything like that. Focus on your daughter, focus on your healing, focus on your business, and stop thinking that you always have to have a man to make you happy or complete. When you're going through, you can't jump out of the frying pan into the fire. You're still dealing with this with Simon, and he's not ready to let go. He's bitter as well. So you guys know Ice picked Simon up. So he's still in the custody of Ice. So there's no telling when their divorce is going to be finalized, because he is fighting tooth and nail to give, Porsha all this grief and give her hell because she filed for divorce, and it exposed him. When she filed for the divorce, it exposed his ass to everybody, everything that was going on with him. And very shortly thereafter, child, in the midst of them fighting, he started fighting with her again on social media, and boom, here come Ice picking him up. And a lot of people thought Porsha had something to do with it. Of course, she said she did not, but we'll never know. But at the end of the day, this is a hot damn mess. This is a whole huge mess right here. So I hope she figures this out, and I hope she go ahead and get her divorce so she can move on. I mean, Simon was going to be as petty as he could. If he's petty towards you, what's to say he wasn't going to do something with your mama, child? But let's continue. Hold on. All right, so let's get to this last topic, child. Shamar with his crazy ass out here talking about some people, since he's popping now, child. He said he's popping, and anybody that want to do some music with him, you're gonna have to sign an MBA, honey. I said that NBA, that's basketball player. But so y'all know he don't be knowing what he's talking about, but it's hella funny. So we're gonna use this as our last topic, then we're gonna get out of here, and I'll be back with another video for you guys later on. Okay. All right, so let's get into it, child. Shamar said you got to sign an NBA. All right, like you in like LeBron and them, like what LeBron and them is in the NBA. So he said you got to sign an NBA versus an NDA. All right, he is super slow. Let's go.
Let me let everybody know this, because it seems like a lot of people want to do music now that I'm like literally hot right now or whatever. Let me tell you something. Y'all sit up and try to do music with me to go viral. Y'all gonna have to pay to do music with me, and besides, y'all gonna have to sign an NBA.
Yeah.
Straight up. Okay? I'm not doing no free songs with nobody unless they pay me to get on the song with them. Because what y'all have to try to realize is that people are trying to get on a song with Shamar to go viral, to have people looking at them. They want to take my spotlight, and you're not going to do that. Let me have my own spotlight. Let me have my shine. Okay? Let me have my shine. Let me let everybody know this, because it seems like
he is yelling. He mad over here. Shamar. Listen, sir. First of all, we're not signing an NBA, all right, or NDA for that matter. I don't know who is rushing to the studio to go do some music with you. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, you can go ahead and calm down. Who he look like over there with that damn hair hanging down? That look like Trish. Do that not look like Trish, y'all? If that ain't Trish twin, I don't know who it is, y'all. And I ain't even trying to be mean. That is Trish all damn day from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Lord. And why did baby hair all the way down by your damn eyebrows, sir? That is giving too much. But anyway, child, him and his damn NBA, child. Let's get him up out of here, because Shamar is a whole hot ass mess out here. I will see you guys later for the next video. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. Thank you to my mods, our chair, for doing a great job. Bill Wilson, Tyra, Scorpion Miss, and KBR. Thank y'all for modding. And also thank you to my backup mods, Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. Of course, all of my content creators in the building. I think I saw Sunny Days in the building. There she is. Did I see anybody else? Did I see any more content creators? All my other content creators that usually be here in the building as well. Thank y'all for stopping by, okay? Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys momentarily. I'll be popping back in, okay? Because I got some more news. I know that I got to get out to y'all, but I'm trying to multitask today. Thank you guys so much, all right? Thank you, Bad Biatch in the building, for being here, all right? Let's get on out of here, honey. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. All right, if there's nothing else, let's go.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.